Hi ladies, it's Toni, and maybe family and friends of ladies. I miss you all and I hope you're doing well and you are keeping your practice up of good physical fitness and good mental health during this past month that we have been away from each other. It looks like it may last a while longer, so I thought maybe we could do some foam rolling together. So grab your roller. I'm mad if you like one, or if you've got a soft spot where you are, just come on down to the floor and let's get started. This first video, we're just going to focus on the upper body and mostly shoulder opening. I thought it might be nice, since a lot of us have felt a little bit of stress and perhaps a little tension more than usual during the past month, and some nice opening of the cervical vertebrae and the shoulders, and some nice movement and relaxation might be helpful. So let's get started. I'm going to start by having us lie full extension on the foam roller. So come to sit on the end of your roller, and then just lie your spine down along the roller. Be sure your skull is fully supported by the roller. Plant one foot on either side so that you're fully balanced. We're not going to be working to balance here. And then pull your head away from your shoulders, tuck your chin so you have a nice long neck. Just let your palms rest on the floor and let your knees kind of fall towards each other. We're going to start by taking our arms to the ceiling, and let's loosen up those shoulders with a little bit of percussion. So my palms are facing each other, my fingertips are reaching toward the ceiling, and I'm just going to reach my shoulders up off the roller and let gravity drop them right down. So I'm just reaching up and dropping down, reaching up and dropping down. Let's do that 5 more times. Let it feel pleasant, not stressful. I'm not stretching to reach up. I'm just reaching and letting gravity bring my shoulders right back down, so that each shoulder blade is lying on either side of the foam roller. And then I'm just going to reach the right up. Let it come down, reach to the left. Fingertips reach to the ceiling. Neck stays long, chin stays tucked. Knees are relaxed, leaning into each other, and my feet are flat on the floor, so I'm nicely balanced. Now I like to pull my navel into my spine here so that my lower back reaches for that roller. I'm going to do 5 reaches on each side here. And then just let my arms come down and relax. Let my spine just rest, pulling my navel to the spine, so I'm reaching my lower back to the spine, tucking my chin, and just getting used to that wonderful feeling of letting my trapezius muscles and my lats just kind of melt. Let the fascia in the back melt over the roller. And then I'm going to take my hands toward the ceiling, my palms facing each other, and then I'll take my right hand overhead while I bring my left one right down to the ground next to the roller. And now I'm going to let those hands circle around like a helicopter, reverse places, and then come right back up to the ceiling. Now the right hand will come down as the left hand comes over, and I'll reverse those hands in that wonderful circular motion. Bring them back to the ceiling, palms face each other, and come back down. Nice long rotation. So my palms are facing the ceiling, my knuckles are dragging along the floor, and I'm going to reverse that action. Just go the opposite direction. Bring the hands up, my shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to bring the left over and circle all the way around. Come right back up. Do it again, go the opposite direction. And you can mix this up in any direction that feels good. Just be sure you get a variety so you get those shoulders moving in both directions. This should loosen them up. Let your knuckles drag along the floor. If your knuckles don't want to reach that far overhead and they start to come off the ground, just stop wherever that is. And then reverse from there. Just relax into it. And on that last helicopter motion, I want you to take your hands to your shoulders, let your elbows come to the ceiling, and grab onto your shoulders as if they were knobs and you're holding onto them. So I'm going to bring my elbows to touch each other, and then I'm going to reach them overhead. They're going to start to separate. I'm going to let them fall as far as they will to the floor, circle them around, and come right back up. This time I'm going to reverse direction. My elbows are touching each other. I'm going to take them down along my rib cage, let them reach toward the floor. They may touch, circle them around, and come right back up. Keep your hands holding those shoulders like knobs, and let's go the other direction. Circle around and come up. All the time breathing, relaxing, letting your spine just sink nicely around the two sides of that roller, pulling your navel to your spine. Let that lower back reach toward the roller. If it comes all the way to the roller, it gives you nice spinal extension, which should feel quite lovely. It should feel nice and relaxing. We're not rushing anything. We're just bringing the elbows to the ceiling, letting them touch, and then reversing the rotation. Let them come around and down. Over your head as far as they'll go, and then right back down. Now again, let your arms just relax. Let's take them out to a T position, palms to the ceiling. And bend your elbows. Bend your elbows as much as you can, keeping the elbows on the floor, the forearms on the floor. I'm simply going to rotate my hands out to either a Y position, keeping the forearms and the backs of the hands on the floor, or a W with my elbows bent a little bit more. Whichever feels more comfortable. It might be a little easier to get into that Y. It might be a little easier to bend your elbows more and get into a W position. And then that position, I'm just with the elbows bent, I'm going to reach a little bit up toward, away from my head. I'm not going to go very far. Bring the elbows down, arms back out to a T. Now reverse the hands so the palms are down. Keep your elbows on the floor. Keep your elbows bent. And now I'm going to let those fingertips trace. Keep the elbows where they are, right toward the roller. And then I'm going to trace them back out, arms to a T, palms to the ceiling, and take the fingertips overhead as far as they'll go. They're not going to go very far with your elbows on the floor, but it gives you a nice extension through the pecs, through the chest. You should feel the shoulders extend over the roller. Keep your chin tucked. Be sure the back of your neck stays long. Bring those hands back to your sides to that T. Turn the palms to the floor, keeping the elbows on the floor and the forearms on the floor. Let your palms trace. Fingertips reach right back down toward the roller as far as they want to go. If you feel some popping or cracking in the shoulder, just let them relax. Don't push to a point of discomfort, ever. And then let those hands come right back to a T. Okay? Now just relax. Let the fascia and the muscles melt over the roller. And just feel that beautiful softening in your back. All right? Now we're going to move to a little bit of nerve flossing. Now, the nerves run through the brachial plexus, right through your cervical vertebrae, 3, 4, 5, 6 primarily, out through the arms, out into the hands. And when we carry tension in our upper back, we can kind of constrict that area and constrict the flow of energy and not let those nerves have the space that they should have in order to move. So we're just going to do a little nerve flossing and let that open up a little bit, okay? So take your arms out to a T. We're going to take the palms down. Again, be sure your neck is long. Your lower back is reaching toward the roller. Your elbows are on the floor. And with the backs of the hands facing the ceiling, the palms on the floor, try to pull your fingertips up towards your head. Keep the wrists on the floor and take them back down. We'll do that 5 more times slowly. It's a nice extension. You'll feel a tug through your forearm, through the backs of your hands, maybe all the way up into your shoulders. If your shoulders tense when you do that, come back to center, relax, tuck your chin, and again, pull those fingertips towards your head. Back down to the floor. Slowly, but you're going to feel some tension as you do that. Let's do 2 more times. Pull them up and right back down. The wrists stay on the floor. It's just the fingertips pulling to the head. Now I'm going to look to the left. I'm going to let my right fingertips pull toward the ceiling or toward my head. I'm going to let my forearm come off the floor as my fingertips pull toward my head. And then as my elbow starts to come up, I'm going to turn to look at it and take my fingertips to my chin. Then I'll take that arm right back down to the floor, extend out, and let my head roll back to the left. We'll do that 5 more times. So pull your right fingertips toward your head, then pull the wrist and the forearm off the floor as you begin to rotate your head to the right. Bring the upper arm off the floor, elbow off the floor, fingertips to your chin, and roll right back down. Elbow touches the floor, forearm on the floor, palm on the floor, look to the left. Now reach your fingertips to the ceiling, lift that wrist and the forearm, start looking to the right and bring that arm off the floor, fingertips right to your chin, and right back down. Can you feel the sensation of opening up the back of the neck? We're going to do this 2 more times, and the shoulders, making room for energy flow for those nerves to be able to move and not be pinched, not be constricted. And now we'll do the other side. So I'm going to look to my right. I'm going to bring my left fingertips to the floor, wrist on the floor. Then start bringing that forearm up. Lift the elbow off the floor and start looking to the left as my left fingertips come to my chin. And then I'm going to look to the right and take that left hand right back down. Palm to the floor. I'm going to lift the fingertips to the ceiling, bring the forearm up, then lift the elbow off the floor, rotate my head to the left, touch my chin with my fingertips, and bring it right back down. Let's do that 4 more times. Slowly, deliberately, and right back down. I'm looking to the right, my left fingertips are reaching toward the ceiling, forearms coming up off the floor, the whole arm's coming up, my left fingertips come to my chin as I look to the left, and I come right back down, looking back to the right, and again, looking up, and rolling back down. All right, breathe and relax. And let's do a very similar thing on the floor. So come off your roller, roll gently to one side. Bring the roller long alongside you. So I'm on my right side. I'm extending my right leg long, and I'm bringing my left knee up so it's fully resting on the roller. I'm going to keep it there. Now, if this feels too tight on your back when we lie back, get yourself a pillow or a yoga block, or maybe put a pillow on top of your roller, something that allows you to keep your leg a little higher if this feels a little too uncomfortable. So I'm going to keep my knee there, then I'm going to lay back, take my head to the ceiling, my face to the ceiling, and my arms out to a T. And now, with that leg resting on the roller, with my palms to the floor, I'm going to pull my fingertips to the ceiling, just like I did before. So I'm going to look to the left, pull my right fingertips up, rotate my head to the right, and bring those fingertips right to my chin. And rotate back down. And again. Let that knee relax. Try to keep both of your shoulders on the floor. 1 more time. This should feel very fluid now after we've done several. And now with my chin to the ceiling, I'm going to bring both hands, fingertips to the chin, and right back down. Palms to the floor. Pull the fingertips to the ceiling, and come right back to the chin. and right back down. Again, both hands. My knee is nicely supported by my roller, and right back down. And then we can roll to the other side, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So now I'm on my left side. I have my roller right in front of me. My right leg is bent. I'm going to take that right knee right over the roller, lay it on there, take my left leg long, and then lie right back on the floor. My face is pointed to the ceiling, and my arms are out to a T. Big breath. Take your palms to the floor. Pull your fingertips to the ceiling, and right back down. Do that 5 more times. Now I'm tighter on this side, so it's a little harder for me to let the full weight of that leg rest on that roller. It would be more comfortable if I had a little pillow right here, because my hip flexor on my right side is tighter than on my left. But I'm going to try to keep pushing that knee down into the roller. And if you feel that same tightness, grab a pillow or a cushion from your chair if you want something a little bit fatter. So now I'm going to look to the left, or to the right, bring my left fingertips to the ceiling. Then I'm going to bring that left hand toward my face as I look toward it and bring my fingertips to my chin and right back down. And again. Creating space, creating fluidity, and feeling lots of beautiful extension through the lats on the right side of my body. Nice long line. And now with my face to the ceiling, I'm going to bring both hands up at the same time. Palms right back down to the floor, fingertips to the ceiling, pulling up, bringing my fingertips to my chin, and right back down. Then go ahead and sit up. Remove your roller. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Take a little inventory. See if you're feeling a little bit looser through the upper back, through the neck, through the shoulders. And you've got just a little bit more range of motion. It should feel nice. Well, it was wonderful to be with you all again. I'm going to stop here so that this doesn't get too long, and then we'll do another video for lower body rolling out. All right, take care everybody till I have a chance to see you again. Love you all. Bye-bye.